Good.
Okay. Hola, gente. This is Rambo, the mayonnaise specialist, brought in just for this very task for the Ensaladilla Rusa. We're going to start with 4 simple ingredients. We have an egg, we have delicious kosher sea salt, we have apple cider vinegar, and we have 2 cups of a neutral oil. In this case, we're using canola oil. You can do it with other, olive oil. It's too much flavor. This is all about our ingredients. Okay, start with our egg. We have our cup, and also we're going to have our immersion blender. If you have one that's a high speed or speed adjustable, high speed. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's very high speed. Anyway, here we go. Egg first. Egg goes in. You want a deep container that you can mix your oil in, and then we're going to put in the salt. In this case, I would use a pinch, and that's about a pinch and a quarter. And there we go. That goes over there. And now we use a teaspoon, 3/4 of a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. Any vinegar will work, and even lemon juice in a pinch. But that's what I do. We measured that very thoroughly. Okay, and next is our oil. Many recipes call for a little bit. We just put it all in there and let it happen, and I'll show you how that works. Here we go. Here's our oil. Obviously the cup holder is big enough, and we are ready. Everything, by the way, is room temperature. We like room temperature if you can. You can still.
Wait, are you going to let it settle for about 15 seconds?
You can. I wasn't planning on it, but we could do exactly that. But now that we've talked about it, I think it's pretty much happened anyway. So, in goes the blender. Blender flat to the surface of the bottom of the cup. And then as it starts to happen, you'll feel it immediately start to emulsify. And then you're going to just slowly tip. Can you see me? We're going to slowly tip, and we'll just let it happen. Patience is of the essence here. Okay, here we go. And I will not talk much because you probably won't be able to hear me. So, here we go. We're going to go and go.
Broke.
Because it changed. So this is something that happens when you get too much oil in it too fast. The oil stops emulsifying and it breaks the emulsification. But it's okay. You can repair this. So we'll be back in a second.
So we've taken the stick part of the immersion blender out of there. We're going to pour this back into just something to distribute it here in a moment. And we're going to start over. And the way we start over without having to renew all our ingredients is we just take 1 egg yolk, which I happen to have here ready to go, just the yolk. And then we will pour in our ingredients all over again, which are already not sort of, but they are here. And then we just start anew.
And I would add just a touch of the vinegar also, because that will help emulsify. So I'm just going to add a tiny bit of this. Let it settle. It's heavier than all the other stuff than the oil, so it'll go down.
In goes the stick. We click. You tell me there. When do you want me to try it again?
No, I think.
Oh, okay. Here we go. And again.
Keep it on the bottom. Take your time. Making mayonnaise is all about patience. You just have to take your time.
I turn it a little bit so I can see some of the oil or the ingredients being drawn down into the thickness. I can feel, you can't see it in this example, but the thickness is happening on the bottom of the container. I just got to get all the oil to come down into it through like the following system.
You have to think good, positive thoughts. Slowly run it up, slowly. Can you take your time? No, too much.
It's almost mayo. You can see it on the top. And like I said, a lot of patience. Very slow movements with your stick blender. And reality is, at this point, I could probably stop and do some stirring. Maybe I will. Nope, because no, it's still mayo, but it's very thin.
No, keep going with it.
Okay. Look at this. So there's your mayo, people. You see it? All right.
Wow.
That
Beautiful.
seemed like it took a little bit. And you see a little bit of loose oil on the top. We're going to stir that in and it'll all come to fruition. There you go. Delicious
Wow.
Just take it for that.
mayo. All right. So just give it a little stir. Get the last little bits of oil. Here we go. There it is.
Wow.
Never buy mayo. Mayo is simple. Even though I made it look tougher than it was. Anyway, there we go. There's our mayo.
Yay, thank you.
Thank you, people. Have a nice day. I'm out. I'm back to
Go
what I
watch
was
TV.
doing.